Welcome to the first episode of Furlong Drive video. My name is Rachel, and I am going to be your host for you for this video series. Today I will be previewing the San Fernando and the Hals. The San Fernando is at Santa Anita tomorrow, and the Hals is at Gulfstream on Sunday. I will also be having some blog news, and then I'll wrap it up for the week. So the first race that I will be previewing is the Grade 2 San Fernando. It is the second leg of the Stroop series for 4-year-olds. Going a mile and a 16th and a field of 10 have entered, so let's take a look at the field. And here is the field. Number 1 is Battle Force. Number 2 is Fly Lexus Fly. Number 3 is Regulus. Number 4 is Mile High Magic. Number 5 is Guilt Trip. Number 6 is Handsome Mike. Number 7 is Sky Kingdom. Number 8 is FedBiz. Number 9 is Tribal Jewel, and number 10 is Tri-Tap. So there are 5 key horses who I think have a chance to win the race. The first is Battle Force, who is by Giants Causeway out of a Seattle Slew mare who stakes place. This is his first time on dirt, but he's never been worse than third in his career, and he was second on the grass on opening day in the Sir Beaufort. The next one is Regulus. He's a Godolphin horse who is by Distorted Humor out of a Wild Rush mare. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Wild Rush mare, Stellar Jane, who was a Grade 1 winner. 6th in his last start, but that was on cushion track at Hollywood. So he should be fine returning back to dirt. The third horse is Handsome Mike, and he's by Scat Daddy out of a Smart Strike mare. Won the Pennsylvania Derby in September. Yeah, September. Won the Pennsylvania Derby. But his Santa Anita dirt tries weren't fantastic. I believe it was the Sham and the Breeders' Cup Classic, and he didn't do well in either of them. So it's a bit suspect. But he's probably the one who's had faced the best horses in the race. Next one is Calbred, Tribal Jewel, who is by Tribal Rule out of a BNBN mare. He actually won the first race of the Winter Spring Meet at Santa Anita on the 26th of December. This is, I believe, yeah, this is his stakes debut. So he could be a horse who could surprise people, possibly, as he makes the jump up to stakes company. And then the final horse that I think is going to be a key is Tri-Tap, and he's by Tappet out of a Kari mare. Never heard of that stallion, unfortunately. He rebounded from a poor Indiana Derby to win in his last start. So my pick for the race is, you know what, I'm going to go with Regulus. I feel that he has the best pedigree in the race, and going from cushion to dirt, distance should not be a problem. And maybe he gets done. I don't know. But Regulus is my pick. And then I'm going to pick Battle Force to finish second in the race. So that is the preview for the San Fernando. And now next up is the Grade 3 Hals Hope. And this is at a mile for 4-year-olds and up at Gulfstream. So let's take a look at the field. Here's the field for the Hals Hope. Number 1, Swagger Jack. Number 2, Associate. Number 3, Good Morning Diva. Number 4, Soldat. Number 5, Delegation. Number 6, Sabata. Number 7, Scatman. Number 8, Cool Blue Red Hot. Number 9, Pants on Fire. And number 10, Pool Play. For the Hals Hope, I have 4 key horses who I think can win the race. The first is Associate, who's by Wando out of a Crafty Friend mare. He just finished 3rd in November in the Bold Brewer at Aqueduct, so he's stretching out to a mile for this race. And then he was also 3rd in the 2011 Malibu. The second one is Soldat, who ran in the 2011 Kentucky Derby. Didn't run well that day, but he returns to dirt for the first time since then, and he's won on the Gulfstream surface before. He won the 2011 Fountain of Youth. He's by Warfront, Alvo Corando's Quest mare, so dirt shouldn't really be a big problem. He's been running on the grass though since the 2011 Derby. The next one is Delegation, who is by Spitestown out of a Sea Hero mare. And he's never been out of the top 3 in his life. And he was second in his last start, the Harlan's Holiday, to my final key horse. And before that, though, he was 3rd in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile to Tapazar and Rail Trip. And the final key horse is Sabata, and he's by King's Joy out of a War Champ mare, and he's a horse who's won his past 3 races. All 3 of them have been in stakes races, including Grade 3 as a 3-year-old. He's a horse who's on the rise, I believe. However, I'm going to go with Delegation to turn the tables on Sabata in this race, and I'm going to have Sabata finishing second. I don't know how well either of them would do in the Don, which I'll talk about a little bit during the blog news. But I think they could have possibly a big chance in the Don as well. But, yeah, this is just like a really open and closed race because a lot of horses who would have run here are actually going to run next week in a race that I will be previewing and talking about in the blog news. So blog news. I posted a couple of days ago about the introduction for the freshman stallions profiles. Yeah, those will start next week with Diabolical, who was one of my favorite sprinters from a couple of years ago. He's standing in New Mexico now. So I'll have a big profile on him. And then, of course, I have some upcoming stallions like See the Stars, Einstein, Pyro, and stuff like that. Also, I have a pedigree look post. If you've seen my past pedigree look features, it's a post that I do every week. Well, not recently. I haven't done it every week. But where I profile one horse in training, out of training, dead, and stuff like that. And I go over their race record, and I basically break down their pedigree on both their sire side and their dam side. This upcoming week is actually a very special one, and I'm not quite ready to announce who it is. It'll probably be up next Friday, so next Friday you'll find out who this mysterious, very special horse is. I will give you a clue that will give it away right away. If you follow me on Twitter and you follow my blog, then you know that I have one horse brought me into the sport, and that's who I'm doing. And if you can't figure it out, then you'll just have to wait with everyone else. But all I'll say is that he's a well-known horse, and he's still alive. And that's all I'm gonna say. What else is... Oh, I already did my blog stakes preview for the week. I did the 5th season, which is today at Oaklawn. But I'm recording this before the races run, so congrats to the winner. Next week is the Eclipse Awards, so I will be basically doing a big preview on that next Friday. Saturday is the Sunshine Millions, and that is a series of, I believe, 6 races now, for Florida breds. It was originally for both California and Florida, but it's now just for Florida. Sorry. That's been run for, I think, about 12 years now. I'm trying to think. I think both Ron the Greek and Mucho Macho Man, who is the Breeders' Cup Classic runner-up and the defending champ of the Sunshine Millions Classic, are both expected to run. So that will be their prep probably for the Dawn handicap, which is going to be run, I think, in February. And then that night is the Eclipse Awards. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I will be back next week with Sunshine Millions Classic preview and Eclipse preview. So until then, bye.